All right, so what do you guys create? You guys are content creators.
So I'm on Feet Finders. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, if you got nice feet, holla at me.
What do you guys do for content? Like, what do you guys record?
I'm an OnlyFans manager.
How does someone like go about like if they want to start OnlyFans? What's the process?
And I just tell them, fuck it, bro. Just start that shit up, baby. You can't care about what somebody got to say.
It's like Nike, just do it. No, I'm kidding. I'm a comedian on Instagram and YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Let's block it real quick. So I talk about men's dating and self-improvement, bro.
What's your favorite thing to talk about in that realm?
My favorite thing to talk about is the man becoming a man, bro, and not really pedalizing women. A lot of these men that don't get women, they tend to pedalize them. You got to treat a woman just like a regular human being the way she is, man. Don't do too much. That's what I just teach men, bro.
No glaze. He's also a model. So, like, be careful walking around him with your girl. Tuck her in.
Hey, but the biggest thing I tell men is just focus on themselves, man. Get to the
Yeah,
bag, stay on your purpose. Focus on your purpose, not that pussy, bro. The pussy gonna come when you focusing on your purpose.
You buy it. I pay for it. I trick, no treat, baby. You hear me? Trick, no treat.
If you knew that all depressed people were watching this video, how would you motivate them?
Keep living, bro. Keep going.
Keep living. Don't let no female bring you down. There's 100 girls in this fucking world. Don't settle for less. That's all I can tell you. Don't let no female stress you out, brother.
I say, man, like, the sun gonna come up every single day, and the moon gonna come down every single day. It really matter about what y'all do every single day, and y'all gonna feel that now, the pain now, but it's only making you, bro, like a diamond, bro. A diamond, like, you know how a diamond, you gotta put it through pressure. So sometimes you gotta be put in these situations to, like, then understand, like, your real body, your real formula, and just keep going with that, and understand days gonna get better. They gonna get better. It's bound to happen. Like, pain and all that is temporary, bro. It's temporary. It's what you do today. It's about persevering. Them days gonna come. They gonna come. You gotta accept that. Like, I always say, people be walking through a dark tunnel, but right now, like, if you just keep walking, you're gonna end up finding the light. You just gotta keep walking. If you don't ever get to that port, you'll never know, like, how much you can truly grow, bro.
If you knew all depressed people were gonna watch this video, what would you tell them?
For one, it gets easier, and then number two, please journal. If you only escape during this process, it's gonna get so much worse for you. Please journal, and human resources are the greatest ones you have. There is nothing great that you will accomplish alone. You need help, and if you trust the people around you, give everybody a different level of something. The people you trust, give them the most. The people you trust the least, give everybody a little bit so you don't feel as isolated. It goes a long way, I promise you.
Has this happened in your life?
Absolutely.
Go into it. People want to hear your story.
I mean, I'm from the hood, like, it happens. It's just about using your talents and using the people around you to get farther than where you started. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you.
What's an advice you give for yourself, like, from years ago?
Hey, focus on school, you know, get better grades, and pull more bitches. Because we want, I don't know if you can say that. All right, out here, it's for TikTok or it's for this? YouTube? All right, people for YouTube, do day trading pretty good. You guys didn't see us pulling up, but we pulled up in a Ferrari. Not even a lie. Yeah. And you know, you gotta love everybody, make a lot of friends. He's my really good friend. And yeah, that's it.
I appreciate you. All right, so if you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what sort of advice would you give yourself?
I'd say enjoy the little things. The small things, they matter. Yeah, I guess I'd say that to myself.
Go into it. Like, there's going to be people online that are looking for motivation. What would you say to depressed people? How would you motivate them?
Oh, I'd say you can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. You just got to trust in yourself and put the work into it, you know? Yeah, like, if you put the progress, if you put the work, you grind, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, your mind, it's not a jail for you, you know? You got to be free and love what you're doing, do it responsibly, you know? That's what I'd say, personally, that's what I'd say.
If you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what advice would you give yourself?
Not to change my major, bro. Just lock in, bro. Like, just lock in, bro. It's health sciences preclinical. I switched to nursing because I was scared because the prereqs were really hard to be a doctor, but I switched back. So I wish I never did that little switch and doubted myself.
All right, what about you? What advice would you give your past self?
Take that risk, whatever it is.
Because a lot of people, bro, they scared to shoot their shot, bro. You miss all the shots you don't take, bro, for real, bro. Like, just shoot that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Your 21st time getting dubbed, your 25th time, you want to make that shit, you know what I'm saying, bro? Just shoot that shit, bro.
Here's a question. If you guys could start a business, what business would you guys start?
Clothing brand, because I already have one.
Okay, if you could start a different one, what would it be?
A different clothing brand, because I already have one.
Manager.
I enjoy
a manager.
making clothes. I know how to sew.
I'll be a manager.
I enjoy it.
Well, what business would you actually start?
Oh, if I could start any business, I'd probably just start doing Turo and just start renting out cars and stuff.
Okay. What about you?
I would want to open up my own clinic. That's my dream. I found my own clinic.
Wait, why a specific clinic?
Because, I want to get my MD and whatnot, so.
A quick question for you. If you could start a business, what type of business would you start?
I'd probably start a clothing business, like a clothing business, you feel me?
Okay, what type of clothing? Would it be just all general clothing or specific shirts, shoes?
Yeah, probably like streetwear, you know what I'm saying, like shirts.
Okay, what about you?
I already got one, but I would do construction and shit.
Okay, what's a different type of business you would?
I'd probably do like clothing's a good one too, bro. There's so much shit out there, bro. You could just resell anything.
Okay, is there a specific why you would do specifically streetwear?
I got a creative mind, so like I got a feel for like designs and shit like that, and I've been like fucking with clothing and shit. So like that's just what I think I'd do. You feel me? If I had a certain amount of money, I invest my money into clothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what advice would you give yourself?
Bro, I'm from Brazil.
You're from Brazil. Okay.
I'm from Brazil. What's the question?
Oh, it's like if you go back in time and give yourself advice, like what sort of advice would you have given yourself?
If I could go back in time, I would call my ex.
You'd call her?
Yeah, no, man.
What would you tell your ex? Like,
I mean, she was the woman of my life. I'm in the U.S. now. She's in Brazil. I mean, fuck her. Yeah.
Damn. Well, okay.
I mean, we gotta live. I gotta live. God gave us life to be here, get drinks. She deserves what she deserves. I'm living my life, and that's fine.
So if you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what sort of advice would you give yourself?
Get into your career first before you get into a relationship. Make sure you're happy with yourself, because happiness is within before you can give somebody else happiness. Make sure that you got everything going on first type shit.
Do you think that you should have your own place or be out of your parents' house before you start looking for a relationship?
Yes, because as a man, you got to be able to make sure that you have yourself together and be able to provide if you need to. Even though that's not what you may, you may have your own little way that you want to look for something, but you want to be able to have yourself covered and controlled, because now you can partner up with somebody and come together and then work things out.
You don't think it's okay to do both, or do you just think just aiming further?
There's rare situations where you got like high school sweethearts, but y'all have to be able to push each other into our career. If y'all not because it can be a liability, it can be liable or a liability type shit.
So if you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what advice would you give yourself?
Shit, buy Bitcoin.
Buy Bitcoin? Is it because you want to be rich?
Yeah.
What business would you own, or what business would you do if you could just get into it?
Shit, maybe like a club or something.
Like a lit club, or?
Yeah, like a good club, man.
Yeah.
They need a good club here, bro. For real.
Well, there's so many. Why? Okay, what would you do in your club?
Hey.
To be continued, right? Okay. All right, look. Can we ask you a relationship question? Would you approach a guy?
No.
Why not?
Because I just wouldn't.
Do you think that you want a guy to approach you because it seems like they'd be confident and assertive? Is that what you're looking for? How would you want a guy to approach you?
Respectfully?
Respectfully, yeah. Give me an example. Okay, hello, I like your hair, that type of stuff.
Yeah, just compliment me, ask me my name, conversate.
No catcalling? Okay, now what's the difference between catcalling and giving compliments?
I feel like catcalling is if I'm several steps ahead of you, you're whistling at me or blowing kisses at me. I don't like that. I don't turn around or respond to that.
It seems like you're worth more than that, right?
Yeah, everyone is.
All right, so check this out. Quick question for you guys. If you could start a business, what type of business would you start?
Barber shop.
Barber shop?
I'm barber.
Okay. What about you?
Me? Music, yeah.
Music? What type of music?
Rap, yeah, trap. All in general.
Okay.
I'm from Brazil, yeah.
Separate question. If you guys could get a degree, what type of degree would you guys get?
It would be fashion design.
Fashion design?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Okay, why fashion design? I'm curious.
It's music, I like clothes mainly,
So if you knew the world was watching, what would you tell the world?
To be more kind with everybody, for real. You gotta be more kind. A lot of people passing through shit, you never know. You just gotta be kind to help people.
If you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what advice would you give yourself?
Be a little more strong for life, because life gonna hit you hard always.
All right, appreciate you, bro.
I'm gonna be real, there's a lot of wrong decisions that you make in life that you have to take a step back and realize what you did wrong. So if I were to go back in time, I'd tell myself not to do the same things that I did, and instead take a step forward, look past what the social norms are, make decisions based on what not only my religion says, but what my morals say, something like that, like I know what's wrong and I know what's right, so it's hard to differentiate between the two. And I know society tells you to do this, but it's only right to do the right things at the end of the day. But I've made a lot of mistakes in life, so saying that, I can only participate from the side that I'm on. But if I were to go back, I just tell myself to, you know what's right and you know what's wrong. So.
Hey, yo, real quick, can we ask y'all a question really quick, a street interview? Yeah? All right. So when you, like, talk to people, right, friends, family, relationships, what do you look for more in life? Discipline, loyalty, or respect?
I would say all.
But you gotta pick one, though.
Respect. Why? Cause, bitch, how the fuck am I talking to you or fucking with you if you can't respect me? Like, what? That's true. I mean, I would say. That's that. Yeah, that's true. I would say respect too, for the same reason, yeah. But I feel like discipline is good too because like we getting older and we got like, I feel like our life should be more like scheduled and put together. So I would say discipline too.
So in my opinion, I say discipline because sometimes people aren't always gonna be loyal to you. You know what I mean? But people can respect you and they don't have to be loyal though. Because think about it, your job, right? At your job, you might not really mess with someone, but you still respect them. You still work with them. So discipline and respect sometimes is a little bit better.
That's true. I agree with that, yeah. I was going to say discipline first, but she got me with respect, too.
So what's your favorite genre of music, bro?
I listen to everything, bro. I was born in Broward. I moved to California. And so, like, you just get a diverse taste of music. Right now, I'm really onto DC the Don.
Okay, is that rap? Is that hip-hop? What is that?
So, DC the Don, he's a very versatile artist. I really do like the different experiences of sound that he makes.
So there's a hip-hop group I like called LOX, L-O-X, right? That the meaning for LOX stands for living off experience. What does that mean to you, living off of experience?
So think of the world that we live in as art, bro. So experiences, they crave who you are as a person, and think of yourself as art because at the end of the day, you are your own drive. So if you can create art off things that you've been through, that's your experience, right? Like let's say you got XXXTentacion, for example. His music was art because of experience that he lived in, the same as Eminem. You got people who like to build stuff because of, you know, like building was something that they did for like, they did as a passion to help them escape. So everything is like an art because when you see people that, you know, design buildings up here, especially we're in downtown Orlando, they did that because that's some people do it because they need money or some people do it because that's their passion. The same thing as songwriting. Drake has songwriters, right? Not to throw shade to Drake. I like Drake, he's a great performer. They write those songs because that's their pain and they can, and if they don't feel like performing themselves, musicians like X or Drake can go out there and perform it for them. Not to say X didn't have ghostwriters because he didn't, but everything is like art, experiences. When you live off experience, that's what creates who you are into a person.
In life, right? With relationships, with women, with your friends or your family, right? What's more important to you? Discipline, respect, or loyalty?
Respect and money.
Why?
Because without respect, you can't get the money, but if you get the money, you still get respect. But people respect money, so it don't be nothing else to talk about. Kidding?
So do you think that your family respects you more if you have money?
Yes, because my family has problems, and you know you have to make sure that their problems get solved with the money that you got. If you don't put your people on, you ain't doing what you're supposed to. Kidding?
I fucks with that. So how do you put your people on? If you see potential in someone, how do you put them on?
If you see a star in somebody, you just bring them to your team. Kidding? It's LMG Records. It's Vila Monster, the hottest rapper in Central Florida. Kidding?
That's what's up. That's what's up. What do you do? What do you rap about?
I rap about everything. There's nothing that I don't rap about, you know? Just left beach 'em. With your bitches going down. Kidding?
Okay. So do you have a favorite song that you've recorded?
Yes, my favorite song that's coming out in February 14th would be Nicki M.
Okay.
My next favorite song would be No Cussing, Kidding, and that's dropping in less than 30 days.
All right, give us 3 bars really quick.
I'm in beach 'em. With your bitches going down. On I-4, with your bitch, she sucking rounds, Kidding?
I appreciate. How did you guys meet?
How we met?
Work.
Were you guys working when you guys approached each other, or like did you get your exchange numbers? How did it go?
First, he told me that he had a
wingman.
He was like, oh no, I have something that I have to tell you, but I cannot tell you by the team, so I have to have your number. So I was like,
teams like work? Okay, yeah.
Ask him about it. Yeah, but it was like that. Then we started talking.
What do you think holds your relationship together?
Communication.
Communication, yeah.
I think we talk a lot. I think we're very fun. So you're not kind of people that get bored that easily.
Yeah.
And if one of us are bored, we just try to do something else. Like if I tell Mihail's like, let's do this, and he's like, oh, I'm not wanting to do this. Let's do that. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I don't mind. We don't mind driving, so we just go anywhere.
Have fun with each other, yeah. Yeah, we don't have a problem having fun. So.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.